Hey, what's up guys? Matt here. Welcome to this week's episode of MATTtalks. So today, I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, a movie that came out in 1999, as most of you know. Technically the fourth movie in the Star Wars franchise here. Now, I've seen all of the movies now, being it 2016 and Force Awakens has come out. But I'd like to do a MATTtalks for every episode, or every movie. So, be on the lookout for those. Star Wars Episode 1, I first saw it, we had it on, I think we still have it on VHS. So it was a couple of years ago. And I was a kid, and I really thought Jar Jar Binks was funny. But now that I'm watching it as an adult, he's not very funny. A really good movie, though, other than Jar Jar. It's kind of a convoluted story, I guess, but most Star Wars movies are, I guess. Now, Qui-Gon Jinn or Liam Neeson? I don't know how to say his name. Liam Neeson or Liam Neeson. Probably the former, not the latter. But he was really good as Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm rewatching the movies, if this sounds funny to you. I'm rewatching the movies to marathon them. I've been stuck because of scheduling. But that's okay. I'm on episode 4, I think. Now, as a kid, I didn't see the plot twist coming that Padme was one of the workers, or like one of her team members, or whoever you say, the princess, or whoever, the Queen Amidala. Didn't see that plot twist coming. That was pretty cool, having watched it again. Now, ObiWan Kenobi has been my favorite in all the movies. Just because well, I guess a lot of people's favorites are Obi-Wan. I'm not sure. A lot of people like Kylo Ren now, but that's okay because he's a bad guy. I like the good guys. He's been my favorite only because he's been through almost every single movie. I think it wasn't every single movie. I don't know what I'm talking about. Except the new one. And it was great to see Anakin's story from the very beginning. And then they start talking about the MATTchlorians, which is really funny because they don't talk about that much after that. They do kind of mention it in episode 2 and episode 3. But it's just weird because it's so funny. The MATTchlorians, which I don't know much about. I should read the Wikipedia and learn more about that. What do you think, Diesel? Yeah? Thanks. All in all, it's a good movie to continue on the story of Star Wars. It is really interesting how they did it with 4, 5, 6 being the first, and then 1, 2, and 3 being the second, and then 7 now. But I was talking to my parents, and they said that when Star Wars A New Hope came out, it was just called Star Wars. It wasn't Episode 4. And I need to do some more research to see what or when that changed to when it became Episode 4. Because that's pretty interesting to me, being how they did the sequels and then they did the prequels. But all in all, Star Wars is a fantastic franchise. If you haven't watched it, which I'm sure many of you have, go watch it again. It's a really good story. It's cult classic, I think. I'll let you know which Star Wars is my favorite at the end of my Episode 7 review. I won't spoil it for these 7 episodes that I'm doing. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this kind of rambling episode of MATTtalks, like they all are, really, right? But thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode of MATTtalks. Peace.